Good, you are in agreement with the concerns of the members. I think you are in agreement with the concerns of the members.
The other thing is, was I a flower girl? No. I have demonstrated that I was not a flower girl. I have shown you my correspondences.
You are a CS.
I was a cabinet secretary, and I executed my duties conscientiously. The other question was, why didn't we stop it? We didn't know it was happening. It wasn't something that was announced and therefore here it is. Here is someone saying, I am about to steal in your ministry. Why don't you stop? We didn't know. Until I wrote to the CID, we were thinking we were only investigating the 822 actually, when they told us, by the way, these same people have been around and have been paid. That information came from the CID, didn't come from us. We didn't know until the day the CID said it. So that's why we didn't stop it, because we didn't know it was going on. But looking back, as I said, when we were raising the questions about cost, if you read my memo to the PS, which says, ensure a team of economists, finance, and auditors who check this project on a daily basis. I wrote it down and I read the memo, and it's in all your folders. That is what a minister does. That is what a minister does, and that we did in as much as we could.
I want to allow members to ask questions.
Thank you. I'll take over, no problem. Madam CS, I have heard your answers. You probably would want to, as I allow other members to just a comment to the answers you gave, you probably may want to indicate how many advisors you had, the roles of these advisors, because we talked to even cabinet ministers, and the impression that is created by those who have come before us here is that you literally had an army of advisors who presided over a reign of terror at the ministry, and that is how come Betty Maina, one of your advisors, a non-state officer, was able to instruct a PS, a state officer, to undertake a procurement which was going to cost the taxpayer over 300 million. I'm also a bit surprised when you say that you didn't know about this theft as the head of the ministry. From the information that's available to us here, the Kabura thefts happened over a period of over 4 months. Yesterday, the PS was here, and we asked whether or not you people do account reconciliations. And honestly, what would be so important for a cabinet secretary than ensuring that the resources under his or her care are utilized for the intended purposes? It would be interesting to know why such widespread theft could have occurred under your watch. No red flag was raised, and yet you are here with all this battery of advisors, a PS. In fact, you had I think 2 PSs at the time. Nobody raised a red flag. This is curious, and probably you need to explain. Put that down. I'll go to Honorable Abdikadir, Honorable Keter, Honorable Arati, then Honorable Fatia. Then we go to the next round.
Thank you.
Did you answer Honorable Mbalu's question?
Not all.
The last question by Honorable Mbalu?
She didn't answer. But why she answered my last question, Mr. Chairman, why is the word flower girl? She's also very beautiful. I didn't mean because of her beauty. I meant running such a big ministry, and then your officers down are not able to work with you.
Beauty is a subjective judgment.
Honorable Chair, that's why I used a flower girl. I should have called her a flower man. She was a man.
Honorable members, Honorable Chair, thank you, Honorable, for that question on flower guard and clarifying. I think let me also elaborate on one issue. Until this issue of NYS came, we were doing pretty well. The Ministry of Devolution and Planning won over 13 awards. 13 awards. That tells you we were working. We were #1 in Africa because of Huduma centers. We were #1 in the world because of Huduma centers. You were in a world. The most transformative initiative in the world, 2015, was won by that ministry. We had recognition because of our youth empowerment programs. We won awards because of the initiatives we did for women and youth.